talk about our install of the Garmin Striker 4 fish finder that we got from Bass Pro Shop on the Pelican Catch 120. It's a pretty popular fishing kayak. The fish finder, of all things, they had them at Menards for $119.99, which I thought was a little expensive, so who knew Menards had fish finders, first of all? But it looked like a nice one, so I went home and Googled it, of course. Turns out Bass Pro Shop had them for $105 with free shipping. So we picked up one of those for $105. It came with the mount and the transducer included, which apparently a lot of fish finders don't come with that nowadays. So I was pretty excited about that. We just mounted that right here on the kayak, as you can see. And then you just slide the fish finder on there like that. Then we had to run some wires through it. We ran the wires right up through here. We got little rubber grommets to put around there so water can't get in there. And then, you know, we stuck the wire in there. It's pretty tight, as you can see. It's not really moving. Then we just had to figure out how to get a battery for it. So we went over to Walmart and picked up one of these Plano ammo boxes for $5, which I thought was a pretty good deal because, hey, if you don't use it for fish finder, at least you can use it for something else. So then what would we do for a battery? That was the next question. So we went over to Cabela's and they had these little 12-volt batteries with a charger for $29.99. And then we just put a little fuse in the middle here to control it. So a little inline fuse to keep it from overloading itself. So then we had to drill another hole on this side of the box with the same thing, rubber grommet, and then put the wire in there. Then, once you get it out of the way, just snap it shut, stick it inside the hatch, and then over here, looks like a professional did this. Then, for the transducer cable, we just basically tied up all the extra fuses over here, the extra cable and stuff, ran it through the side of the kayak here. We put some PVC pipe, half-inch PVC pipe, on the side of the kayak, maybe about 5 or 6 inches long. I attached that with a pipe strap so it could stay on there. Then we put it underneath the rod holder because it's not really in the way of anything there. It doesn't really get in the way of the handle or anything on the rod. Then we installed a 90-degree elbow for the transducer to actually go on. Then we just measured probably about 3 or 4 inches below the kayaks to put the transducer on. We just had a pipe strap attached to that with some lock nuts to keep it in place, and then for the cord running up it, we just put zip ties around it to hold it in place. That's pretty much it on the fish finder install for the Pelican Catch 120 and the Garmin Striker 4. I'd also like to say while I'm making this video that the Backwater Paddle Company is coming out with a full-length paddle pretty soon, and I'm really anxious to try that out because I really love their hand paddles. It's a must for all my fishing trips due to the severe winds that always seem to be happening around here. Honestly, I would recommend those to anybody. So hopefully you guys can catch some really good fish now that you learned how to install a fish finder on a Pelican Catch 120.